You can't book a man like as if he's a place, like he's a seat. You can't. That's not how life is. If a guy has been on your case telling you that he wants you, you've been rejecting him, then he decides, okay, since you don't want him, let him go for your friend. Your friend, he says, okay, I also like him. Why would you now turn and say that she stole him from you? How? Don't act like a child. I give you something, you don't want it. I give it to another person, you start crying. Those are the things, those are the games that women play. Let us not play mind games. Respect my time the way I respect yours. I'm telling you that I love you. Give me 1 year, give me 2 years. Is life guaranteed? Even tomorrow is not mine. It is just a hope and an assumption that I have, that tomorrow I will wake up and run things. I'm telling you I love you now, you're telling me to give you 2 years. I meet another lady, I tell her that I want her, she says let's do this. Now you're saying she stole me. How? Am I a pen that she'll put me in her pocket and run away with me? No. I told you said Nkowemu time. I don't know if you think that I'm a toilet, that when you feel the need to use me, you can come and use me, and when you're done, you go. I don't know what some of you people think that you are. That you can look at another human being and think that their time is of less value than yours. You're the ones who wake up and start saying, oh, they stole my man, they stole my babe. How? She was always there. She knew you for 8 years. The person she's married to, she has known them for 2. So how did he steal this babe whom you knew 6 years before the guy even came into the equation? Couldn't you have already sealed the deal if that's what you really wanted? This man has been telling you, I want you, I want you, I want you. Give me time, can't you? Oh, Kamale Masters, Kankolebichi. He bumps into someone who's like, Tuchikube, we go. To Simbule. And then you're like, Mamubie. How? I show you this young lady with her boyfriend, and they're having an argument. He grabs his things, he leaves the apartment. But on his way out, he bumps into her bestie. He's a man, and they almost get into it. So the bestie eventually goes into the house, tells her, I don't understand why you're still with this man. I've told you deserve better. So he always consoles her, he's always there for her. As he's there, like comforting her, her roommate walks in, a lady. The roommate continues from where her bestie left off. So basically, she keeps telling her that, why can't you see that your best friend is the better man for you? He's always here when you need him. But she's like, please, I don't want to talk about it. I already told you that I don't love him. I see him like a brother. She gets ready to go out on a date, and he comes, picks her up. When they're on a date, her and her best friend, he reiterates again. He's like, look, I love you, and we're good with each other. We're friends. I don't understand why you're still with this guy. She's like, please, don't ruin this date for me. But this guy, her best friend, has 2 sisters, an elder sister and a younger sister. And at that time, his elder sister had come over to visit. So they decide that they are going to help him get with this girl. Remember, they are besties and they share a birthday. So on their birthday, they call the lady at home. She goes over. And then even him, they call him up. And it was a plan between his sisters and her roommate. Remember, her roommate has been telling her from the beginning that, please, you and this guy are meant to be with each other. So when she's at the party, his sisters are talking her up, telling her that she's so beautiful. Why can't you give her brother a chance? Can't you see that you and him are great for each other? Eventually he comes and he figures out what's going on, but he didn't react to it. So as she's leaving, her bestie is like, let me push you. When he goes to push her out, they talk, she kisses him and she says, I care about you. I think let's try and give this thing a chance. He's like, great. So he comes back, tells his sisters, I wasn't happy about what you did, but it worked. She said she's willing to give me a chance. This side, they show you her getting back home. And she's talking to her roommate. She's like, you think I do not know what you did? You think I do not know that you and his sisters planned this thing to make me and him become... She's like, come on, I just want the best for you. And I believe that this guy is the best one for you because he's the better man. As they're there, still talking about it, guess who knocks on her door? Her ex. So he comes in, he's all cleaned up, smelling nice, I think looking nice. He starts to convince her. They sit on a couch. This chick is now basically seated at the stairs watching her roommate and her horrible ex kissing and realizing that all this hard work she had put in trying to get her with her best friend went down the drain. The doorbell rings. So she goes to open the door, but it happens to be the bestie. Nanti, his bestie, just told him that she's willing to give him a chance, finds her kissing her supposed ex. So he's heartbroken and he leaves. So her roommate, feeling bad for what has happened, goes after him. So she gives him some advice. She's like, look, I'm sorry. I know we shouldn't have done this, but you're a great guy. You're every woman's dream. And I do not know what her problem is because any woman would be lucky to have you. That's when he turns and looks at her and he's like, really? She's like, yes, you're amazing. You're a great guy. You're a guy that any woman would love to have. And he's like, in that moment, all of a sudden, he looks at her like in a different way. They were almost about to kiss. Then his younger sister comes down the stairs and she's like, what's going on here? Then he reiterates and tells her everything that happened. A couple of days later, he comes over to the house, the bestie, to visit. The roommate opens the door She's like, hey, what's going on with you? You look happy. You look jolly. He's like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm in better spirits. She's like, unfortunately, your bestie's not home. He's like, I did not come to see her. I came to see you. I remember the last conversation that we had when you were at my place, and I think you and me should give this a try. So as they're still there, like, trying to talk about it, the bestie returns. When she walks through the door, she's like, hey Dale, how are you? What are you doing here? He's like, I've been calling you for the past couple of days. You've not been picking my calls. Right behind her is her ex, that abusive ex guy. So he walks in behind her, and then he's like, I'm the one who told her not to pick your calls. She told me everything, how you were begging for her, saying her that you loved her, that you wanted to give it a try. And she told me how she told you that she can never be the guy like you, something like that. So he gets pissed, and he's like, you know what? I'm off. Let me leave. So she's there seated on the couch. She's like, my bestie's not picking my phone calls. Her roommate walks in. Roommate asks her, do you love him? She's like, oh, please, come on. I told you he's my best friend. I don't see him like that. So the roommate tells her, so if you found out that me and him were running things, you wouldn't have a problem? She scoffs and she's like, come on, please. You're not even his type. He likes fair girls like me. Because he's not picking her calls, she decides to let her go over to his place and see him and see what's going on. So when she gets there, she's like, look, I'm sorry about how everything happened, about what happened at my apartment. The thing is, like, I like you. I really care about you. But you see, this guy, there's a way he makes me feel. And I feel like if you really care about me like you claim that you do, and you really love me like you say that you do, then you should be able to give me time to process and see who I will decide to be with. He's like, you know what? That's actually not necessary. I found somebody and I'm happy. She's like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, and I also have another favor. Could you please stop calling me the way you've been calling me? Because I'm trying to move on, and it makes it hard for me to build a relationship with somebody new if you're constantly calling me. She's like, oh, it's cool. She's back home contemplating this conversation she had with her bestie. Her roommate walks in with a bag. The roommate had spent the past week at the house of her secret boyfriend. So she's like, hey, how was it? She's like, oh, I had fun. This guy is great. He's amazing. She's like, I wonder who this guy is that you're seeing. She's like, I'm seeing someone. She's like, you cannot believe I went over to see Dale and he was jazzing me out with some other chick and what. But I know he'll get over it and we'll go back to how we used to be. She's like, oh, okay, cool. Now, you show you like a couple of days, she has fallen sick. She's calling her boyfriend, he's not picking. She's calling bestie, he's not picking. But like 3 days later, her boyfriend comes over to see her. On the way to the hospital, as they are carrying her, she vomits on this guy. And because she does that, he gets pissed. He's like, look, I can't deal with this shit. He grabs his stuff and he leaves her. He basically abandons her with the roommate. Lo and behold, she is actually pregnant. So she tracks down her boyfriend and she's like, look, I'm pregnant. He's like, look, find the father of that kid because it's clearly not me. She tells her, I don't want anything to do with you or that child. So she gets back home and decides that she's going to have an abortion. Now, later on, when she's seated with the roommate and the roommate is telling her, you shouldn't have done that, that shouldn't have been the only option. She's like, look, I've decided and I'm going to finally give my bestie a chance. She's like, you see, I finally realized that actually he's the one who loves me the most and he's the one who deserves me. The chick is like, okay, go try your luck. So she actually goes over to his place. I'm here to tell you that I'm ready to give you a chance. He's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I'm ready to give us a try, you and me. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but it's already too late. That ship has already sailed. He's like, I'm actually in love with someone. I love her very much and I cannot wait to ask her to be my wife. She's like, oh, please, come on. We've been best friends for years and I know that you're lying to me. You're just saying these things to hurt me. As she's coming close to kiss him, his sister, the younger sister, the one who tried to hook them up in the beginning, comes down the stairs, tells her he's not lying. Actually found someone who's much better than you and I cannot wait for you to meet her. She grabs her stuff and she leaves, so pissed. She gets back home. So her roommate is like, so what happened? She's like, you cannot imagine what he told me, that he's in love with someone and that he cannot wait to ask her to marry him. This chick is like, seriously? She's like, yeah. Can you imagine? So they show you days going by. This chick she's trying to reach out to this guy. He's not picking her calls. He's avoiding her. She comes over to his house. He pretends and hides like he's not around. And her roommate at the very same time is having a great time with her new mystery guy. They're going out on dates, gifting her. She's staying over at his place, stuff like that. After a few weeks, the roommate realizes that she's pregnant. So she tells her, she's like, I'm pregnant. She's like, you see those weird men who you be hanging around with? I told you to tell me who this mystery guy is. Anyway, I shall take care of you. Don't worry. We shall handle it. As she's there like consoling her bestie and his sister come over and they are doing the same. They're like, don't worry, we're going to take care of you. You won't be alone in this situation. She's like, hey, you mean you had told my best friend that you were pregnant? Anyway, I was telling her the very same thing. After a while, she tells her roommate, she's like, look, the father of my kid has told me that he wants me to move in with him so that he can take care of me and the baby. When he's ready and when we are ready, we shall come and he will meet you, but for now he said that I'm moving with him. She's like, cool. But during all this time, she's still trying to go over to see this guy. She goes to his workplace to bring him food. He's like, look, I don't want you again. I've actually found somebody and I'm not even doing it to hurt you. She's like, no, I know you just want me to try harder and stuff like that. This specific day, she goes over to his house, knocks on the door. His younger sister comes and opens the door. And when she opens the door, this chick just walks into the house. Lo and behold, her bestie and her roommate. The roommate is lying on the bestie's laps. You get me? And he's stroking her hair. So obviously when you walk in, the first thing you realize is that these guys are lovers. Just know, Kasala don't boast, it don't cast. She loses it. She's like, so you mean that my bestie is the father of your bastard child? How could you do this to me? You went after the man that I loved and you had a baby for him. She has this whole big blowout and they have to literally lift her out and carry her out of the house. The next day she tells him, she's like, look, I have to go and see her because she was also a friend of mine for the longest time. She wasn't just my roommate. And I need her to know that I did not betray her or do anything behind her back. She goes over to talk to her. She's like, look, I never betrayed you. She's like, what do you mean? How could you do this to me? You even got a baby. You got pregnant by the man that I love. She's like, what do you mean the man that you love? For the longest time, I tried to get you to be with this guy. I tried to show you that he was a great guy. I did everything I possibly could. I hooked you up many times. We tried. Me and his sister, we tried. And you categorically told me. She's like, I even asked you. Remember when I asked you? Remember when I asked you that if you found out that me and him were running things and you just scoffed and said, haha, I'm not. He said, I asked you, do you love him? I told you that this guy is a great guy and you told me multiple times that you do not want anything to do with him, that you saw him as a brother. This chick is like, please, are you not a woman? Are you saying that you're not a woman? You could not see the emotions and all these different things that we shared? Why didn't you see them? Anyway. So she basically bundles her up and throws her out the house. So Bambi, because this guy's woman is so distraught because now she's fallen out with his bestie, he's like, look, maybe let me go over and talk to her. Maybe I'll help her find reason. So he goes over. He's like, look, none of us planned this. That time when I came over and I found you in the arms of your ex after you had just told me that you'd give me a chance, it broke me. But that's when she came. She was there when I needed her. And he's like, somehow, something just opened my eyes. I saw her for the first time. He's like, so please believe that we never did this to hurt you. He actually tells her, I never intended to fall in love with her. But I did. I love her. And she's the one I want to be with. And I hope that you will understand me, just as I've been understanding you all these years. And then he leaves. But of course, women being women. She's obviously not happy. She's not calm and she's like, to hell with you and to hell with her. Remember, it was just a whole mess because in the end, she ended up losing her roommate who was her friend and her bestie. And all for what? For pride? You guys, what have we learned from this? I have been constantly telling you time and time again for months, maybe even for years, how your supposed bestie is a great guy, how you should give him a chance, how you should date him instead of the person that you're dating. And you told me categorically that you do not love him. You told me that you see him as a brother. I even asked you, would it hurt you if me and him started running things? You said, please, no. As I already told you, he's my best friend and you're not even his type. Now that you found out that me and him are running things, you're trying to act mad. You're saying that I stole him from you. How? Is he a pen that he shall be stolen? You guys, is a man a pen that you can get him from the table and put him in your pocket and run away with him? A man is a grown human being with his own mental faculties fully working. These things of you stole my man, how? Unless I bewitched him. Because those things are real, they happen. There are so many men who are there playing bestie. Doing everything for this woman. You're there for her when she needs you. When she has lost somebody, the first person she calls. Meanwhile, she has a man who just enjoys the best side of her. When she's in a good mood, he's the one who calls. When she wants to party, when she's looking good, when she wants to have fun, when she wants to spend the night, that's the one she calls. But when she's having cramps, when she needs money, when she has a flat tire, when she has problems, you're the one she calls. Why? Is that fair? Why are you bending backwards for someone who would not even do half of that for you? If you love a woman and you desire her for your own, tell her that I love you, I want you. If she says, I'm sorry, I don't see you that way, it is okay. Love is not by force. But have the dignity to walk away. Honestly. So some of us, we need to learn how to lose. Because that's what they call being a sore loser. A lot of us do this. We take people for granted. You have a good person in your life. You have a good woman. She's there. She's sacrificial. She's patient. She's forgiving. She's loving. She has been there for you when you had nothing. But you treat her like trash. You treat her like a rag, which you can use to wipe off your feet. You're taking her for granted because you believe she will always be there. And even men, so many men also do this. They fall victim to this. Let's have respect for others and also let's have respect for ourselves. You shouldn't treat somebody like this. And you shouldn't allow anybody to treat you like this. We shouldn't take the people that we love for granted. You have something, it is good, and you believe that it will always be there. he will always love me, because that is it. She always believed that he would always be there. So let me go and mess around and make all these mistakes and do all this trash and then when I'm tired of being in the streets, then I shall call up my bestie to marry me. Really? No. If you know you're there and this movie reflects your life, either what you're doing or what is being done to you, grow up, style up, or wake up and smell the coffee. Don't let someone drag you and use you for cruise. They're just using you. Every time they need you, they call you. Every time they are down, they call you. But for them, when they are good, they want to hang with other people. They want to be seen with other men. Those are the men they want to hang with. But when they're having cramps and all these other issues, you're the one that they call. Please. A man is telling you, I love you, I love you. He has been telling you, I love you. We are now in 2025. He has been telling you since before COVID that Akwagala. You're keeping him on the back burner. You're treating him like he will always be there. Then he meets your friend, tells your friend that he likes her. She says, I like you too. They decide that they're getting married. Now you're like, she has stolen him from me. How? How did she steal him? If he had always been telling you that he wanted to be with you and you refused, now your friend, whether it is your friend, whether it is your sister, whether it is your mother, how have they stolen this person from you? How? Because you said you did not want them with your own mouth. A lot of us do this. Then we go around spreading rumors. This person stole my man. She stole my guy. He stole my babe. How? I was always there. I was your friend telling you that this chick is a good woman. Treat her well, treat her well, treat her well. For you were treating her like trash. Finally, she decides to give me a chance. We are now running things. You're saying that I stole her from you. How did I steal her? It's just that I'm a better man. And I decided to be with a woman who sees me just as I see her. So we shall remain in misery. Oh, because you want to please. So whoever needs to wake up and smell the coffee, please wake up. If you know you're there and you have a good man in your life and he has been patient, he has been there for you, you're just treating him badly because you believe he'll always be there. If you wake up tomorrow and he's gone, don't blame anybody but yourself. And man, if you know you're there and there's a good woman in your life, she has always been there, taking your bullshit, taking your trash. But for you, because you know that she's always there, you treat her like trash. If you wake up tomorrow and she's gone, you will not have anybody to blame. Because you cannot steal a person, they are not a pen that you can put them in the pocket and run with them. Every human being is sentient. They choose who they want to be with. So if you're choosing that you want to pause, and by the time you come back, they've already moved on, don't blame anybody but yourself.